I mean, just big thing out of that restaurant, cleanliness. How to work clean, organized, and concise. It was insane how clean and organized that place was.
It's hard to learn that, to kind of paint that picture of what that looks like on a podcast, but like in the most simplest way, communicate to us what that cleanliness looks like, what the job done right looks like.
So when you look into a kitchen now and you look into someone's kitchen, you see things out. You see plastic wrap, you see bottles of oil, you see maybe salt containers. At John George, nothing was out on the counters except for what you're plating and what you're cooking at that moment. So you didn't see anything. Everything was in a drawer hidden away. All counters were clean. It didn't even look like service was going on. It didn't look like, if you remove the cooks, it looked like we were closed. You could not bring anything out that was not being worked on at that second. Everything in metal trays. There was nothing that was allowed. Even, we would have dry storage downstairs. Even if we wanted to bring salt upstairs or oil or anything, you'd have to bring it up in a metal tin. You could not have any branding out in that kitchen. Nothing. He was so meticulous about everything, like how things looked, how your station, how you presented yourself. To this day, he is the most cleanest chef I've ever seen. And he works. He gets back there, at least at the time I worked with him. John George was behind the line. He was cooking. He was working. He expedited 5 days a week at his mothership, John George. His jacket did not have a wrinkle. Did not have I don't know what kind of material it was, but did not have a wrinkle in it. So he set that standard of, hey, you look the part if you want to be the part, and he was.
What did this high standard of cleanliness, how did this translate to performance and outcome?
Well, it's, when you have to, hold yourself in that clean regards or just a certain look to yourself, then it translates to what the plate ended up looking like. So, you look at the plate, and if you put the sauce on and it's messy, or you slice a piece of meat and your knife's not sharp and it kind of pulls the meat a little bit, it doesn't look clean. And his food and his person of who he is clean.
So he's extending the whole, it sounds like the brand, the John George brand was clean, and he extended that brand to the back of house.
Everywhere.
I love it.
Front of the house, back of the house. I'm sure if you went in his car, you wouldn't find a piece of dirt.